Ocean's 13 is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Warner Brothers. It can be found as a non-exclusive steelbook, as well as part of the Ocean's trilogy, both available at your online retailers. Well, it's back to basics and Las Vegas with the second sequel, Ocean's 13. I do feel that the voice of the characters feels much more closer to 11 than 12 did, and the addition of Al Pacino was a great choice. It's not a simple cut and paste of the heist from 11. The motivation is different and believable in context of history of these characters. Ocean's 13 is one I do go back to quite a bit. Ocean's 13 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1 with native 4K resolution and supports HDR10. The third and final film of the Ocean's trilogy has arrived on 4K, and much like the first two, it's a well-needed visual upgrade. The film was given a remaster here, which to my eyes gave the returning Vegas setting an even more vivid appearance, more so than even 11. The source is unsurprisingly clean from any blemishes. It's a spotless transfer from start to finish. As for grain, it's pretty light in density overall. I will say, however, I started to get a little concerned for a minute. In the flashback scene where Pacino's Willie Bank was meeting with Ruben, both actors looked a little too waxy and smooth. As the rest of the film looked relatively problem-free in this area, I don't think those in charge would have necessarily managed this particular scene and left the rest of the film unscathed. This could have been attributed to Soderbergh's choice of lighting, camera, makeup, or even Pacino getting an aggressive tan for this scene. It was only this sequence I found a little bit odd visually, a hiccup in an otherwise solid transfer. Now with the bump to 4K, I found details to be modestly enhanced. I'm going to once again point out Soderbergh's sometime use of soft focus, so image clarity isn't going to be razor sharp. That's not to say there isn't beneficial gains in this area, there certainly is. Close-ups especially have good results, one example being the American flags pressed on Don Cheadle's teeth when he's disguised as the stunt rider are easy to discern in 4K. Facial features, clothing, even the close-ups on the dice reveal the smallest of intricacies. Where things really start popping is the palette and how HDR significantly gives it flourish, almost to the point it makes the Blu-ray practically drab in comparison. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but this movie is aggressively bold at times. I can easily see those with uncalibrated TVs voicing concern that it looks way too hot. Once again, another typical Soderbergh trope is his use of lighting and filters, which 13 fully embraces. Skin tones definitely skew on the warm side, yes, sometimes even hot. The ever-present aesthetic of Las Vegas bursts with striking intensity. Occasionally, whites tiptoe the line of blooming, but considering the stylistic choice from the filmmakers, it's not too surprising. Black levels offer good stability with no signs of unnatural elevation, leaving rich, inky night scenes and properly shadowed interiors. Ocean's 13 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio mix, as well as several international Dolby Digital 5.1 tracks. As was the case for the first two films on 4K, this film was also given a bit of a tinkering in regard to a new DTS 5.1. This isn't just a simple rebrand of the Blu-ray's Dolby Digital track. Some under-the-hood changes bring out the film's sound design, giving the viewer a fuller, more robust experience. Surround activity generally consists of internal casino noise, score beats, and other points of in-film ambience. The fronts do a fine job with their own output and complement the center pretty well. Dialogue reproduction is clean with no problems to report. The LFE has some fun moments throughout the film, but none better than when the drill is active during the climax. The shaking casino offers a satisfying rumble from the low end, almost putting you right there as it's happening. As far as extras go, nothing new was given, and we're left with just previously available content. The audio commentary from Soderbergh makes a return, as does the 30-minute making of, which is fine if not terribly in-depth. A few other items of interest, including some deleted scenes, additional featurettes, give the viewer roughly about 90 or so minutes worth of bonus material to pour through. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Ocean's 13 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. Closing out the trilogy on 4K, 13 has a largely satisfying transfer. The palette does run a bit hot, which is further accentuated by HDR, but it still is a visually pleasing picture. I think most fans will find the upgrade a good one. For the audio mix, I scored this one an A as well. The film's DTS 5.1 is a very solid improvement over the previous Blu-ray's track. The overall presence is much stronger and robust, allowing for a more satisfying listening experience. You can take this audio to the bank. The extras, I scored them a C+. There's nothing really new here that hasn't been seen before. It's some standard making of content, a few deleted scenes and such, but if you're new to the bonus material, it is worth checking out. So that is my review of Ocean's 13 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Warner Brothers. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link for both the Steelbook and the Trilogy box set in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.